In the world of ancient philosophies like Taoism, Stoicism, and Greek philosophy, we find timeless wisdom that has guided humanity for centuries. However, in the modern era, we often encounter unique challenges and complexities that these ancient philosophies may not directly address. Today's youth often find themselves drawn to the stories of superheroes, characters who embody virtues and grapple with moral dilemmas. One such iconic figure is Batman, a character from DC Universe Pictures, beloved by many, especially the younger generation. Bruce Wayne, the man behind the Batman mask, was born into wealth and privilege. He had a comfortable life and was a soft-spoken, introspective child. His parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, instilled in him the values of living a virtuous life and making choices between right and wrong, even in the face of adversity. One fateful evening, as Bruce and his parents attended a live theater show, his deepest fear of bats emerged when he witnessed them on stage during a performance. He experienced vivid hallucinations, his imagination running wild as he became overwhelmed with fear. This terrifying episode made him extremely uncomfortable, and his father, Thomas Wayne, noticed. In an attempt to protect his family, Thomas decided to leave the theater through a back exit. Little did they know that waiting for them was a robber who aimed his gun at them. Despite offering their money and valuables, the robber callously shot Thomas and Martha Wayne, leaving young Bruce traumatized and forever changed. This tragic moment marked the birth of Batman, as Bruce Wayne vowed to dedicate his life to fighting crime and injustice, driven by the belief that he could make a difference and prevent others from experiencing the same tragedy he endured. Before we proceed, I'd like to invite you to join our philosophical and self-improvement community. By subscribing to our channel, you're committing to your own journey of self-improvement, so stay mindful and watch till the end to absorb every drop of wisdom that will enrich your life. Now let's look at Batman's Stoic principles. Self-improvement and overcoming challenges. On journey to become Batman, Bruce Wayne undergoes profound self-examination and discovers much about himself. His transformative journey begins with confronting his deepest fears. During his childhood, Bruce harbored an intense fear of bats stemming from traumatic encounters with them. These early experiences left him in a state of panic and trembling with fear. However, as Bruce matured into a man, he made a pivotal decision to face these fears head-on. This courageous act was the first step toward self-discovery and stability. By embracing his fears, he forged a powerful connection with himself, enabling him to maintain a calm demeanor and channel his energies effectively. Bruce's commitment to self-improvement knew no bounds. He tirelessly worked on enhancing every aspect of his life, from improving his physical health to amassing wealth. But Bruce's journey wasn't solely about personal gain. He dedicated himself to the betterment of society, tirelessly working for its welfare. In embracing his fears, committing to self-improvement, and striving for the greater good, Batman exemplifies the Stoic philosophy of virtue as the highest good, demonstrating how one man's transformation can positively impact an entire city. Justice without revenge. We can see Batman's embarrassed philosophy of Stoicism, in which he embarrassed the Stoic principle. Virtues are the highest soul good. These virtues lead him to not be the same as the criminals he has been fighting with. It separates him from them. Batman's not to kill his enemy and instead bring them to justice. Philosophy is very powerful. A good example of this can be seen in real life. That reflects Batman's philosophy of not killing but delivering justice. A good example of this in real life can be seen in Nelson Mandela. During his time as an anti-apartheid revolutionary and later as the president of South Africa, Mandela had the opportunity to seek revenge and retribution against those who had enforced the oppressive apartheid regime. However, he chose a path of reconciliation and justice. Mandela spent 27 years in prison for his anti-apartheid activities. When he was finally released in 1990, he could have initiated a violent uprising or sought revenge against his oppressors. Instead, he advocated for peaceful negotiations and reconciliation between the white minority government and the oppressed black majority. His philosophy was akin to Batman's in the sense that he believed in bringing his enemies to justice through nonviolent means. This approach ultimately led to the end of apartheid and the establishment of a democratic, multiracial South Africa. Mandela's actions demonstrated that it's possible to fight for justice and the greater good without resorting to violence or revenge. Next, Batman's Stoic principle: emotional control. Another Stoic teaching is the importance of emotional control. Batman's ability to maintain a stoic demeanor, often hiding his emotions behind the mask, reflects Stoic ideals of not being ruled by passions and maintaining emotional self-discipline. This Batman's Stoic maintain emotions can be seen in other real-life example situations. A real-life example of a person who exemplifies Batman's ability to hide emotions and maintain a stoic facade is Sir Roger Moore. He was a British actor best known for his portrayal of James Bond in several films. In his public persona, Moore was known for his charm, wit, and confidence, much like the charismatic and composed Bruce Wayne. However, behind this facade, he faced personal challenges, including the loss of his daughter to cancer and other personal struggles. Despite these emotional hardships, Moore maintained his public image of sophistication and charisma. He rarely showed vulnerability in the public eye, much like Batman concealing his emotions behind the mask of the Dark Knight. This ability to hide his inner turmoil while still contributing to the world through his acting career reflects a stoic approach to dealing with personal challenges and maintaining a strong, composed exterior. Social duty. Bruce Wayne, as Batman, recognizes his privilege and the responsibility that comes with it. He understands that as a wealthy individual, he has a duty to use his resources and abilities to improve society. Instead of squandering his wealth or living a life of luxury, he chooses to invest in crime-fighting technology, support social programs, and fund initiatives that benefit the less fortunate. Batman's unwavering dedication to justice is a testament to his sense of social duty. Despite facing formidable adversaries and personal sacrifices, he continues to serve as a symbol of hope and an example of how those with means can make a significant positive impact on society. In our own lives, we can draw inspiration from Batman's commitment to social duty. Whether it's through volunteer work, supporting charitable organizations, or advocating for positive change in our communities, we can all contribute to the betterment of society in our unique ways. Batman's philosophy reminds us that with great privilege comes great responsibility, and fulfilling our social duty can lead to a more just and compassionate world. In conclusion, Batman's philosophy teaches us that we all have the power to overcome our fears, transform ourselves, and fulfill our social duties. Just as Batman rises above his childhood fear of bats to become a symbol of justice, we too can conquer our inner demons and work towards a better world. So as you reflect on the journey of Batman and his unwavering commitment to justice, remember that your own path to self-improvement and social duty is within reach. Face your fears, embrace your potential, and never underestimate the impact you can have on the world. If you found this exploration of Batman's philosophy inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Together, we can all strive to be a little more like the Dark Knight in our own lives. Thank you for watching.